Dexter Michigan explained, congratulations, you're looking to move to the Dexter community here in Southeast Michigan, and it's the north portion of Washtenaw County. It's just a little bit west of Ann Arbor. Nonetheless, it is a phenomenal community to consider to moving to, whether it's from another part of Michigan or if it's from out of state. It's a great option and something to consider. We help people like you every single day. Reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns, clarifications on this video, or anything that we didn't cover when it comes to Dexter, Michigan explained, to helping you make the better informed decision on where you should be moving to here in Southeast Michigan. Let's get right into it. We're going to scroll through here, Google Earth. Here is the downtown community for Dexter. We're going to zoom in and then zoom out on a few of the things. So downtown community, obviously the Huron River is going straight through it. Nothing but a great thing here, that Huron River. And actually, let's zoom out and let's talk about commute. If you work from home, awesome. If you don't work from home, you're going to be commuting. Where are you commuting to? I think a lot of the people that are probably commuting are going to be commuting to Ann Arbor and the Detroit area. So again, here is Dexter, just technically northwest of Ann Arbor. This is 94 east-west. If you take 94, that's going to be to Jackson. If you come around Ann Arbor, 94, you're obviously going to Detroit, or you might be taking M14 to Detroit, or whether it's back roads or straight highway access, M14 north and south of 23. And just for reference, here's that Brighton community. Here is South Lyon. Here is Pinckney. Here's Dexter. Again, it's Washtenaw County. We'll try to draw the Washtenaw County lines. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be something like this. Then this is going to be Wayne, and this is going to be your Oakland. So it's the north portion of Washtenaw County, and there's some pros and cons to that. We won't dive into those in terms of a county basis or a township basis. There is definitely pros and cons to living in any community, but Dexter is growing. Dexter is thriving. People are maybe not fighting over Dexter, but Dexter's not growing like South Lyon is growing. Dexter's not growing like Novi is growing. I think it's about timing, though. I think a lot of the portions that are growing here in this Washtenaw community are going to be Superior Township because of its accessibility, lower tax brackets, farmland to redevelop into communities. So Dexter's just not to that point in time yet. And two, nothing but positive of Dexter is a lot of the landscaping, or what I mean by like the environment, the trees, the forest. A lot of that stuff's going to be protected here in Scioto Township. So the only thing that's going to be able to be developed is everything from the west side of Dexter to Chelsea. And at that point in time, I believe it's just more or less a timing thing. So there's accessibility. Let's talk about outside things. There is a park right here on the Huron River called Dexter Huron Metro Park. It is affiliated with the Kensington Metro Park, the Huron Meadows Metro Park, and the Hudson Mills Metro Park. I will point out, and there is actually a path that goes from Dexter Huron Metro Park, if you follow it, all the way through downtown, picks up right here at the riverfront, and then is going to go all the way north, following the Huron River, going past Huron Mills Metro Park Golf Course, great golf course here in the community, but going all the way up to Hudson Mills itself. What does Hudson Mills has? It's obviously has a lot of trails, a lot of paved trails, dirt trails, running trails, hiking trails, so on and so forth. It has a disc golf course. There is a few various community centers, beach volleyball, baseball diamonds. So why are people going there? Walk their dogs, play with the kids. There's a few play sets, baseball diamonds, event centers, other various opportunities, and it's very affordable. It's a metro park. I think the annual fee is maybe like $75. And then you have unlimited accessibility, and it's protected, and you know exactly that Hudson Mills is never going to change for years and years to come. Let's go check out schools. Here is Dexter High School. I actually don't know where the elementary and the middle school are. So here's Dexter High School. It is D2 or D3. I believe it's D2. Great academics. I had cousins that grew up at Dexter. Great academics and also great athletics. I believe it's the Dexter Dreadnoughts. Great for, like I said, academics and athletics. Definitely a double threat in a lot of capacity, and they're always a competitor in all of their Division II athletics. And I believe the middle school is going to be right here, or elementary school. It's going to be Anchor and Beacon right here off of Dan Huey, right off of Dexter Ann Arbor Road. And it looks like some back roads are going to get us to the high school. Shield to Dan Huey, things like that. And then also an intermediate score. So elementary to your intermediate Creekside, and then to the high school. All very, very close, probably 3 minutes from each different location. And two, it's a smaller community. So there's definitely some pros and cons to that. Your great single family homes, your developments, probably going to continue to develop this way. More single family homes, and these are like 90s. Some condos. And then your downtown 1920s, 1930s, living in all of these blocked streets. And then this is going to be so again, single family homes from the 1990s, your downtown historical homes, more or less, and then your downtown Main Street strip. And we're going to zoom in on that. We're going to walk through that. There are quite a few developments right now. Luxury condos and townhouses, kind of in this portion of Dexter. And you can actually see it right here. Those are townhouse, kind of luxury condos. People want them. They're in demand. So who is moving to Dexter? A lot of Dexter is going to be young families establishing themselves in a Washtenaw County community with a great school district, great accessibility to Ann Arbor, Metro Detroit, and then probably even downsizers. So what is the downsizer looking for? Condos, townhouses that are low maintenance, going to be easy for them, very cost effective, but also great accessibility to a downtown community. That's Dexter. Dexter is probably 15 minutes from downtown Ann Arbor. So, my grandma lives there. And why does she live in, she lives in Webster Township. Why does she like Webster Township, which Webster Township is roughly kind of like in this realm of, there's Webster. Accessibility to Dexter and accessibility Ann Arbor for country clubs, golf courses, tennis clubs, exercise, country clubs, so on and so forth. So that covers, we'll look at grocery stores right now. That covers highway accessibility, schools, some parts of the community, grocery stores. Where are you going to go? There's a Bush's in the city of Dexter. It's going to be right here, just before the outside of that community, going into Scioto Township. And then where else am I going to shop when it comes to maybe alternative restaurants or grocery shopping? It's going to be Jackson Road. And there's a Meijer right here. I believe there is a Walmart. I believe there is an Aldi. Let's just search it. Aldi. Jackson Road. Nope, not going to be it. So Meijer, as of right now, you got Meijer and you got Bush's for that close proximity to the downtown community, or what is considered greater Dexter. Jackson Road is also a big hotspot. Big hotspot when it comes to restaurants. Yeah, so probably some predominant chains. But outside of that, I'll try to find it. It's one of our favorite restaurants when we talk about Dexter. I'm blanking on the name of it. Give me a second, bear with me. You can tell how you can kind of get lost in this this Jackson Road stuff when it comes to, and you're seeing all these auto parts stores, big manufacturing. Again, another big reason why people are living here. The accessibility to jobs, the abundance of jobs, and where you're looking to get jobs. Okay, I'm going to go back this way really quick. Now I'm determined to find out where it is. The Sessions Room. Awesome restaurant. 4.4 star, 1,500, almost 1,600 reviews. Brewery. We went there for the food. My grandmother or my Oma was drinking wine. They've got a bunch of taps. I think they have like 100 taps, 70 beers and comfort food. I think it's 70 beers on tap, like legitimately on tap. Great place. This is Greater Ann Arbor, but great accessibility to Dexter. And that's exactly why people are living there. Convenience. Let's jump into this downtown community, and we'll kind of walk through it on a street level to talk a little bit more about what we go there for, the things that we're tending to gravitate towards. All right, we're gonna start just before downtown. Nothing says Dexter like this right here. Going underneath the bridge. It's like a single lane bridge. Historical train tracks over the top. But nothing says entering downtown Dexter, in my mind, like that, and then seeing the A&W sign. Still in production, still making hot dogs, still doing homemade A&W root beer. If you're going to Dexter, if you're going to be in Dexter, most likely you have been A&W or you will be going A&W. This is not the Huron River, but this is kind of like a subsidiary of that river. The Huron River joins up on that north side and heads southeast, heading to Ann Arbor. Police station, fire department here on the left-hand side, and then downtown starts. Corner Cafe. It says Dexter Riverview Cafe. It's been like the Lighthouse. This is going to be a salon. This is going to be a women's boutique store. It says Sarah's Family Barbershop. It is actually a female clothing boutique store. They have a few other locations. Don't quote me, but I believe it's Milan and Manchester. People love that in the community. Dexter Pub, it's a classic. It does have a lot of reviews, 4.3 star, 932 reviews. We've been there many times. Ice cream shop. Yep, ice cream shop. Dexter Creamery. And then scrolling to this side, you got a bank. Hearts and Flowers. Ace Hardware should be, yep. Dexter Bakery, great donuts, great coffee. More boutique stores. This is going to be Red Brick Kitchen and Bar. I've actually never been there, so I'll have to get in there and then update you guys on what my thoughts are. The Painted Trout. I think the Painted Trout is more or less like a it's got like clothes and outdoor gear. Here is Aubrey's just before the downtown. This is going to be the community center. I don't know what they call it, if they call it anything, but this is just going to be the downtown park area. So your events, your farmers markets are going to be in this location. Actually, I digress. I'll show you where the farmers market is. This is just going to be events and outings for the downtown community. Here's Aubrey's. It's a pizzeria. There's a few locations here in Southeast Michigan. It originated in Ypsilanti. Barbecue. Hotel Hickman Chuck Wagon Barbecue. Great spot. Coffee shop in the corner, Joe and Rosie's. Little shopping mall or strip mall here off the corner. I think there's like a Little Caesars and a few other things. Chiropractic. Proven. Kitchen Bath Studio. Cottage Inn. And then Wings and Things right here off the corner. So we'll scroll back through the downtown community. Oh, I want to do this. Here's the farmer's market. Outdoor parking. These lean-tos. I think that this is a library. Yes, it's a library. This is going to be lean-tos for all your farmer markets things. And then on the other side of it, it should be the river. The municipality, fire department, and the police department was right on this other side. But here's going to be these lean-tos for all of the farmers market vendors. Vendors, that is. And let's click through some of these neighborhoods to give you a better feel for what is going on with downtown Dexter. Let's see if it's updated. Probably picked the wrong street. There's now a building. This is an old picture. There's now a massive building right here. And this building is a 6-story building. We helped sell a condo in there a few years ago, maybe going on 2 years ago, for $450,000. And there's a lot of buildings in there. It has covered parking underneath. It has, luxury fitness equipment. I don't think it has a pool. It's got a $750,000 penthouse. It's 3-bed, 2-bath. It's in demand. People are looking for that here in this community. Those new townhouses are not going to be here then. And then we'll click over here to kind of like the historical part, or the older part. Historical is just a nice word. The historical part of the downtown Dexter community. Your 1920s, your 1930s, your 1940s, your historical homes, quiet streets. Every time I go there, it's super, super quiet and quaint. We'll get out of that. Last thing I'll point out, and then we'll do a quick little overview, is, and I'm just seeing it, so I want to say it, is the Dexter Cider Mill. So seasonal events, downtown community, your outdoor parks off of the Huron River, Hudson Mills, definitely an abundance of golf courses. And then your fall festivities are going to be the Dexter Cider Mill, right off of the river for your donuts, your cider mill donuts, and your pumpkins and things like that. And then obviously the accessibility here on River Drive to get to that Huron Metro Park. I hope that this has helped giving you a little bit more clarity about this community specifically. We love Dexter. I've had cousins grow up here. My grandmother is currently living in Dexter community. I would consider it as an option if I ever moved to this community, for how quaint it is, the accessibility it is to Southeast Michigan, specifically Ann Arbor, Detroit, and north and south off of 23, whether I'm heading south to Ohio or west on 94 to get to Jackson. Dexter, Michigan. I didn't do this in the South Line video, but we will. And I at least, there's at least good, you know where we are generally located within the community. Last thing I want to point out before we go is just going to be the airport, DTW. It's going to be right there. I do not know how long it would take to get there, but before we leave, DTW. My guess like 40 minutes, 33 minutes, 42 if you go north off of North Territorial, 23 M14, 23 to 94. But obviously if you're just going straight through the downtown community, hitting 94, going around Ann Arbor, straight to Romulus, 33 minutes. So highway accessibility for commuting or airport access. Great schools, not just academically, but athletically, and smaller and quaint. I kind of like the smaller and quaint communities when it comes to schools. I think I would rather put my kids into a smaller school for the touch or the focused touch of an individual student versus a large student body. Great downtown restaurants and entertainment. It's no different than a lot of these other communities. Every single community, whether it's Dexter, Chelsea, South Lyon, Pinckney, Brighton, Heartland, Howell, every single downtown community has its events, has its centers, locations, and festivities. They're very similar but different, and it comes down to, I think, the personality of the city, the personality of the town, and what you're looking for your family. So Thanks for tuning in to another explained video. This one is Dexter, Michigan. Congratulations on deciding to either move to the Southeast community from another state or relocating from Metro Detroit and coming a little bit further west where you get a little more bang for your buck. Definitely family oriented and definitely communities that we are very, very excited about. We help people like you every single day. Reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if there's anything that we did not clarify. You will not go wrong with Dexter, Michigan. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to use those like, comment, and share buttons below. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Pat Lots Real Estate for more helpful home buying and selling tips. Want a free comparable market analysis? Scan that QR code on your screen or visit our website at www.patlots.com and fill out the request form. There's lots to love in Livingston County.